Hello and welcome to Business Northeast. Today we have come with a unique perspective of how the waste is being recycling and being into a nice productive business. We have with us Mrs. Barsha Sharma. Welcome to Business Northeast first of all. So we want to know about what Izhar Collective is all about and how you started it. What was the motive behind it?
Thank you so much, Shweta, for inviting me and talking to me. So, Izhar Collective is an accessories brand, and the USP of the brand is that we make accessories, primarily bags and other products, out of fabric waste. So, I have been in the business for quite some time, 3 to 4 years in the entrepreneurial landscape in Assam, and I could see that there is a lot of waste which is generated by handloom manufacturers because Assam is predominantly an handloom manufacturing state. So I could see that a lot of waste is dying, and this waste is very rich. Handloom rich waste is not like other waste. It is of much utility if we can utilize it in a proper manner. And that's when I thought that why not utilize this waste and make something out of it which is of use in people's lives on a day-to-day basis. So hence Izhar Collective was born, and we started making utility products out of the handloom waste.
Okay, so is it been recognized by startups or any government initiatives?
Yes, of course. We have been, recognized under IIM-CIP as one of the top 120 startups in Northeast. And also recently we have been awarded as one of the top 5 startups in Northeast by Hub Jorhat Don Bosco. We are incubated under Assam Startup as well.
Okay. So how do you think that your business is stand out from other businesses which are in this line these days?
Okay, so I just wanted to emphasize on the fact that we are the only brand in Northeast who is working on fabric waste. So there are brands outside Northeast who are working on waste, but what sets us apart from these other brands is the unique element of handloom which we incorporate in our designs. And also when it comes to Assam or any other brands working in Assam, many brands are working on bags and other products, but we are making bags out of the waste. We are not making bags from new fabrics or new materials. So we try to incorporate as much element of waste as possible in our products.
Okay. Could you tell us about the workforce that you have with you for doing all this stuff?
So currently we are 2 founders, me and my husband. Apart from, because he looks after the financial aspect of the business, I look after the designing and the operational aspect of the business and also the marketing. But also we have interns working with us, and we have a design person who sits in Delhi. She's a pass out from NIFT Ahmedabad. So she helps us in our design perspectives. And also we have Prosenjit who looks after the IT and the technical side of the business, because we also have a website which is up and running. So, and we also have artisans who are working closely with us. Like we have, I have my own cluster with 2 clusters, one in Assam and one in Guwahati and one in Borpeta, and we are working closely with artisanal NGOs.
Okay, so this product is widely available all over Northeast or outside Northeast?
Yes, because we are e-marketing, like digital website. We have a digital presence, and hence it is anyone from India or abroad. Even we send our products abroad also. So we have very good logistic partners to send our products abroad. So there's no issue. Like anybody anywhere can shop our products online.
Okay. So how do you manage the fundings and the cost that is like behind all these initiatives?
Okay, so initially it was a bootstrap company. Like when we started, it was our money which we had put in. However, because it's a social enterprise, and it is getting a lot of attention by whosoever has seen our growth and seen our story. So we have recently been funded by Hub Jorhat 1.5 lakhs. They have given us a grant of 1.5 lakhs, and similarly we have also, under the NEEP scheme, we got a grant of 3 lakhs. So this has really helped us to kind of boost our business, open new clusters, spend some on marketing.
Understood. So you are telling me that this initiative is also helping people, that you are also employing many staffs, like
Yes,
this
yes,
earlier.
totally. Because all these products, like if you see these products, these are all handmade products. It's not, nothing is machine made, and these are all made by women artisans. And the best part is that these are not. We are not only giving employment to women artisans, we are also developing their skills.
Okay.
You know, if somebody is good at, let's say, making mekhla chadar or in the handloom sector, we are also providing them skill development in stitching, so that their skills get enhanced and they can also diversify their production into other products.
Okay. So at present, what are the types of things that you manufacture?
So we do all the products are primarily related to accessories and utility. Like for example, this is a waist which is made from Buta Ahom is a brand called from Nazira, and I really want to give a shout out to them because they were the first brands who kind of believed in us in what we did, and they gave us their fabric waste, and we made these kind of utility bags. These are makeup pouches which one can use, and this is only for 200 bucks, like the retail price.
Okay.
So we also make in bulk. So recently we have tied up with Indian Weavers Alliance, and we have made this foldable tote bag. So this is a tote bag which is it goes into it is foldable, and hence it can be carried in your purse. So we also have folders and files which government institutions, corporates, these kind of people, if they want in bulk, we can provide them. We have a lot of orders. In fact, we get on a regular basis for laptop sleeves and laptop bags, because that is something which organizations want for their employees. So these are the products we make. Also, because waste, we get very small waste. Waste doesn't have a particular size.
Yeah.
So even a small waste, we don't let go of any small waste. So if we get a waste like this, we'll convert it into a scrunchie. So these are some of the products which
so
we are
ultimately
developing.
you are not letting a single piece of waste be
Yes.
wasted.
Yes,
Like you are
yes.
also converting a waste into something very useful,
Yes.
and which can be like, it is a part of your business now. You can say this is your business.
Yeah,
Like,
this is my business and this is my passion, and I really want to kind of eliminate waste because if you see the statistics, almost 8,000 kilotons of fabric waste is generated yearly in India. Only 40% gets upcycled. What happens to the rest 60%? It goes to the landfills and doesn't get decomposed for ages, and it is one of the primary reasons for global pollution. Not only that, fast fashion is causing global warming in various ways. Like for example, they are employing like low cost labor. They also have very difficult working conditions. However, we are empowering our artisans,
exactly.
so that differentiates us.
So all this, like, a part of being a social service, or you are doing a very good thing to our environment. You are being sustainable, environmental friendly, all this thing. And what are the revenue which you get in your hand after all these things are cut and cost?
So basically, when we started in July 2023, which is like we are almost a year old. So we started making revenue in November, and in the last 6 months, we have made a revenue of 6 lakhs, out of which 20% is B2B. Which is like we made around 800 bags, like 800 products, B2B products. However, we would want to scale up because we are fairly new. We want to reach out to more organizations and more institutions for them to give us bulk orders so that we can increase our revenue.
Okay, so at present you are giving bulk orders. Like, are you getting bulk orders?
Yes, we are getting bulk orders from organizations like Indian Weavers Alliance. Then there is a brand called Tat. There is also a brand called Grasslooms, Buta Ahom. We are getting bulk orders, Porisoy. So these brands have associated with us in making products. However, we also make bags, like irrespective of the fact that it has fabric waste or not.
Yeah.
We make sustainable products, like we make bags out of canvas. So those products can also be, we are expecting to get orders for those products as well in bulk. Like for example, if there is a conference, somebody wants 500 bags, 600 tote bags with branding. So we are able to do that.
Okay, so currently you are providing this kind of thing?
Yes. Recently we have done something with, there's this film festival which was organized in Arunachal. So we have provided 200 tote bags for that.
Okay.
So it was white labeling. So it didn't came under our name, it was the name of the brand.
But you are ultimately manufacturing.
Yeah,
it.
we manufacture it.
Okay. So you are not just focusing on your own brand, but you're ultimately being a manufacturer for the other brands also.
Yes, the idea is that I should be a sustainable business, and for any sustainable business, you have to take bulk orders. And in bulk orders, usually the client wants, like for example, if I want to tie up with Google, let's say, so Google would like to have their name on all the products, right? They don't want SR Collective. Of course, there is a story behind each product. Like we also write in every product there is a story, like who has made the product, which artisan has made the product, and what waste was used in that. Like, is it a waste from Assam? It's a waste from Kerala. You know, from wherever we are collecting the waste, we write it down so that the end user gets to know the story behind the product.
Okay, so ultimately at present you are like targeting the waste from Assam itself, basically.
Yes, we are also targeting from various other, the states, because what happens, like, because we are in Assam, it is easier for us to reach out to the brands in Assam. But there are a lot of manufacturers outside Assam who are into the boutique business. You know, they manufacture a lot of fabrics and all. So they also have a lot of waste. So they are also interested in showing. Like recently, we have tied up with a brand called Dart Studio. It's based out of Delhi. So they also donated their waste to us, and they had asked, even one brand from Pune, they have sent 3 kgs of waste to us, you know, and they said that do whatever you want to do. This is of no waste to us, but because we are in the sustainable business, we don't want to throw away the waste. We want to be the waste to be used in the right way. So there are a lot of brands who kind of donated to us.
I'm having a quote for you, like you are turning waste into gold, we can say, which is really what we need in today's time as per the climate and the other things. So I really wish you success in your
Thank you
business,
so much.
and we look forward for more such things to come. And we're really happy to have you. Thank you so much with us.
Thank you so much
for
Shweta.
being with us. I, Shweta Das, along with cameraman Raj Prasad, will be back with more such business conversations. Up till then, keep watching Business Northeast.